け翼。
We recently launched our Patreon program for anyone who wish to show their appreciation through this program and enjoy various exclusive perks and rewards we put up. So do check out our Patreon link in the description section. Thank you so much for your continued support. Hi guys, welcome back to Tsubasa. This is T.Ken. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So, I'm here to present to you the World Legend character analysis featuring Piemonte players. I do feel that it is good to have new players introduced, but I'm not so sure about adding characters that didn't appear in the manga. Let us know how do you feel about it in the comment section. Okay, shall we get started with today's character analysis? David Trézéguet, French goal machine, is a toughness type French forward. Isn't he supposed to be slightly more tan? Trézéguet comes with Super Solidarity, Toughness Europe, a good addition to the existing pool, making him the fourth to come with this team skill. Along with Europe Club Couts, 2019 World Cup Muller and Patrick Kluivert. His passive, Goalkeeper Killer 15% is great, but when you compare with the Dreamfest Marcel, whose passive includes Defender as well, it looks rather inferior. Trézéguet and King David overhead kick are capped at 475 momentum, both worth investing in if you are going to use him, while his S-Feint dribble is on the other end of the spectrum and totally not worth any sort of investment. His stats are adequate with his shot at almost 8k, dribble, pass, power and technique in the 6k range. It is good in both high and low ball, but do take note that his speed is rather mediocre by current standards. Trézéguet's perimeter looks mediocre to be honest, as his passive only works on goalkeeper, so during a matchup he might have issue getting past the defender. After applying his passive, he looks promising to score with his shot just shy of 13k, volley and header at 14.5k. So for your info, Trézéguet can hit a total force of 61.4k and King David overhead kick can hit 69k force. However, if you compare with Patrick Kluivert, who can hit 77.7k with his high tower header, so it is quite obvious that Kluivert is the better choice here. As for his skill build, I would consider giving him S perfect cross from staggering scoring sense and replace A strong tackle with S jumping volley twin shot in the future. So we can speculate that this S volley which requires Hyuga is a hint that Club Hyuga might be coming soon. And that's about it. So we only have one limit break for him, which is the regular forward build, 25 speed, shot power, 22 pass and 3 technique. This forward build is focused on scoring, mobility and pass. Really nothing much you can do for Trézéguet due to his available skill support and character design. David Trézéguet, French goal machine, is most likely unable to be the goal machine you need, with Patrick Kluivert and Dream Collection Margus breathing down his neck. He will have a difficult time matching up with any defender due to his overall stats, as his passive is only activated against goalkeeper. Furthermore, he has no defensive presence at all, which makes him a bench material for most players who have better options. Overall, I do feel that Trézéguet is not up to limited banner standards, apart from his team skill. Edgar Davids, Guard Dog of the Field, is a skill-type Dutch player able to play in the defensive midfielder position. You guys know that Davids was nicknamed the Pitbull, right? In real life. That's why it is fitting to name him the Guard Dog of the Field. David's team skill is one of the most common team skill, which takes a fair bit of value away from him, so we are not even going to waste time on this team skill. His passive recovery, which reduces stun time by 80%, is one of the most annoying passive, especially given to a defensive player. They keep coming at you when you think you have already beaten them. His default skills, Dog Bite, Tackle and Gut Dog Dribble are both considered high tier skills, definitely worth investing if you are using him. So when you look at his stats, you can already tell that David's is designed to be able to only do a couple of things very well, which is dribble at almost 8k and tackle at 9.2k, supported by an amazing 8k speed. His parameters are pretty straightforward, no shenanigans. He is ranked number 1 for his tackle at 13.2k and ranked 5th for his dribble at 11.9k. He can hit 61k force with his Dog Bite Tackle, which may be able to tackle some passes and weaker shots. And his Gut Dog Dribble can hit 56.9k, which is quite impressive as well. As for his skill build, he already has everything he needs, so you might want to consider giving him a high-speed dribble from world-leading Dynamo, and that's about it. We only have one limit break for David's as well, 25 dribble, tackle speed, 22 intercept and 3 technique. This build pushes his ball winning capability to its limits, while still retaining his superb dribbling ability, as it might be his only viable offensive option. Edgar David's guard dog of the field is going to be that annoying dog trying to bite any player near him. He will be able to apply tremendous pressure with his excellent tackling ability, speed and passive. However, he will not be able to distribute the ball in any way, similar to 97 Archive, so it might be challenging to release the ball when he has possession. Overall, I do feel that David's is not going to be enticing for most, as his team skill is rather common, and his options are quite limited. He can only dribble and tackle. He will be good for those that are missing a defensive midfielder for the European skill type or European club teams. And lastly, we have Giorgio Chiellini. Absolutely perfect stopper. Is an agility type Italian defender. To be honest, he is the saving grace for this banner. Chiellini holds the final piece of puzzle for those looking to complete their 45% for Super Solidarity Agility European team skill, with Xavier and Agility Fredericks being the other two pieces. His passive forward killer 25% is going to make life a living hell for forwards that matches up with him. Solid Italian wall capped at 475 momentum is one of the best skill blocks, alongside Pierce Super Reflex block, with the best block being Gentile's New Star block capped at 490. Chiellini's defensive stats are very impressive, with his block at 8k, tackle and intercept in the mid 7k. Do note that his speed is at 5.2k, might cause him some issues, which is something that we will fix later with his limit break. His pre-passive parameters are already slightly above par when compared with defenders from the current meta, with his block at 11.2k, tackle and intercept over 10k. He transforms into a nightmare against any forwards once his huge passive bonus of 25% is activated. He can hit 67k force with his block at 14.1k paired with his S block, which should be able to block passes and dribble. So he is kind of like the 97 Ishizaki, but on steroids. So as for his skill build, we recommend giving him S Catenaccio defense from Superhuman defense, which requires Gentile, and that's about it. To be honest, I doubt Chiellini needs this. It is just for the sake of filling up the final slot, as he will be able to block almost everything. As for his limit break, same thing, only one build, 25 speed, block power, 22 intercept and 3 technique. This build improves his mobility which he lacks and pushes his block to the max. By the way guys, feel free to share your builds in the comment section. Giorgio Chiellini, absolutely perfect stopper, is going to stop everything with his solid Italian wall. Period. When in doubt, just use his S block. He is going to be a nightmare for any forwards that crosses his path with him chanting block, 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 block. Furthermore, his team skill is much needed for those looking to complete Super Solidarity team skill, which increases his value, making him the best player by far in this banner. Overall, a very solid defender which I don't think I need to further praise him. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Piemonte character analysis. If you do, leave a like, subscribe and hit that bell button to get notified for more upcoming content. Follow us on Twitter as well. Do check out our Patreon program, your support will be rewarded with exclusive perks. Thank you so much for watching, have a great day ahead, Trash Can fading out, bye bye.